तो क्या हाल है आप सभी के? आई होप आप सभी बहुत अच्छे होंगे। मैं भी बहुत अच्छा हूँ। तो जैसा कि आपने पिछले एपिसोड में देखा कि हमें मार्स पे आना था हेडगन से मिलने, और हमारा जो उसका जो वोट है, क्या नाम है उसका, मैं नाम आई थिंक काइजर, वो पहुँच चुका है। हमें पहुँचना था तो हम आ गए। ये अपना शिप। चलो आगे बढ़ें, मिशन को कंटिन्यू करते हैं यहाँ से। तो ये रहा काइजर। तो बात कर, यहाँ पे सूट पहनना है क्या? आई थिंक ना पहने तो अभी चलेगा शायद। पहले सूट सूट उतारते पहले।
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
ये
This
भी
is
जानता
good
था।
to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
लंडन।
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
What
Okay.
if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Terrorwars, they can be anywhere.
यहाँ पे हम कुछ
Meaning
सामान
us
सेल कर सकते हैं
finding
क्या?
and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option.
Okay.
But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll
Like
walk
what?
you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asiles?
याद नहीं मुझे।
Well, just know that they were a natural predator of the terramorphs. Bloodhounds for them, allegedly.
Okay.
But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the colony war, the Asiles were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're
Okay.
proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using, well, using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asiles' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
Okay, sounds just like it could actually work. Using aliens to end. Sounds like the Xeno warfare team all over again.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds.
Okay.
It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier.
कोई बात
A
नहीं, बताओ।
microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asiles.
Okay, so then let's discuss how we make this plan. That sounds like a. I go to the. इनका समझ नहीं आ रहा ये क्या है, कोई एक माइक्रोब, पता नहीं क्या स्पीशीज है या कोई वायरस है। आई थिंक स्पीशीज होगी मे बी। If it were up to me, I would deploy the microbe. Anything less could be lives lost.
Well, so that's tricky.
Okay.
Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Seely's gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need.
Okay.
All paths lead to Londinium.
If this is what it's going to take, okay, then let's not waste time. Any more time. The DENE and here we come.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinium's outskirts.
Okay.
We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinium, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Okay. लंदन जाने से पहले कुछ चीज़ें ले लेते हैं ना. हम वही सोचे थे हमें कुछ सामान बेचना है. ठीक है.
I don't know if I could work in a place like this. I appreciate the research, but yikes.
चलो ट्रेड करते हैं थोड़ा सा. वहाँ जहाँ हम जाएंगे लंदन पर टैरमाउस होंगे. उनको मारने के लिए पहले हमें उनकी जांच करनी पड़ेगी ना.
Glad to see some good research being done. But I can't say I'm less worried.
Goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough. But I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what do you need?
Supplies चाहिए हमको थोड़ा सा.
You project personnel? Supplies are for project personnel only.
Okay.
Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there.
नाम बताने से इतना काम हो गया. So I just here to buy supplies.
Of course. Consider yourself verified. Here's what I've got in stock.
Okay. I think हम थोड़े हल्के हो चुके हैं. ठीक है. अब कोई चीज़ और चेक करते हैं ना. स्किल पॉइंट है हमारे पास. बट हमें पायलटिंग का अनलॉक करना है. 2-3 शिप उड़ाने हमें. चलो चलें फिर. सामान हमने ले लिया है जो हमें लेना था. हमेशा गलत कन पकड़ता है. चलो निकलते हैं यहाँ से. ऊपर जाने का रास्ता है. बाकी हेडवियन और हमको काइसर वहीं पे मिल जाएंगे जहाँ हम जाएं. क्या कौन सी जगह थी? लंडोनियन क्या था? जस्ट वेट. लंडीनियन. हम लोग लंडीनियन जाएं तो भाई क्यों लाइट क्यों जल रही थी इसमें? ओह मैं भूल गया था सूट पहनना चाहिए हमें. नया सूट पहना. इसमें नए सूट के साथ नया जेट पैक लगा दिया. और जब ये भी लगाया तो फिर कुछ सही भी लगाया ना. अब ठीक है. ये लगा हमारा इंसान कुछ खतरनाक. इसका बूस्ट के कैसे से? ओके हिट.
Just
मस्त है भाई ये.
why?
जस्ट ट्राई कर रहा था कैसे काम करता है ये. मस्त है भाई.
Have something
अच्छा.
for you.
ओके. यहाँ पहन के रखते हैं ना। समय जाना कहाँ है? ये अल्फा सेंटोरी में ही है। अच्छा ये अलग है, सॉरी मुझे लगा अल्फा सेंटोरी वाले पे ही है। Proceed to Londinian. चला जाए। Great.
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
पर हमें तो बुलाया गया भाई। I'm clear to be here. I am meeting with combat. You are interfering with critical mission. Stand down. I'll report you. नहीं ये कहेंगे, ये नहीं कहना चाहिए वैसे रिपोर्ट करना।
Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
ये थोड़ा फ़ायदेमंद चीज़ हुई ना, लड़ने से कुछ नहीं होता, हमें पता है। Any damaged ship system can be repaired by adding power to it. Okay. तो हम लंडीनियन पे आ चुके हैं। अच्छा हमने सूट पहना हुआ है ना। एक्सट्रीम कोड, हमें कोड से सब पढ़ने वाला है। ये सूट तो अच्छा है ना। खैर चलो चलते हैं आगे। कुची 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 को चलो। कम ऑन यार, इतना ठंडा है ये। फर्स्ट बाइट के भाई यहाँ।
Inside the barriers, double time.
ओके
You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
यहाँ लड़ाई स्टार्ट हुई पड़ी है क्या? अच्छा ट्रेनिंग है। ये फर्स्ट बाइट से बच के वो अभी ट्रीट करता है फर्स्ट बाइट के बाद में। मुझे लगा ये सूट हैंडल कर देगा फर्स्ट बाइट को, पता है, बट शायद हम गलत थे। पेन फर्स्ट बाइट सब एक साथ आ जाओ। ये सही तरीका नहीं है वैसे, बट ठीक है, आओ चले। अब हम चीज़ें उठा सकते हैं ना आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी।
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world,
हटाओ।
and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
नहीं।
Vanguard, eh? Brief
Yeah.
said you were a eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum, I'm...
No need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you.
हमने भी तो अच्छा सूट पहना है ना।
So I'll get to it.
बस इसी को एक सूट नहीं दिया
Now,
खरीद के।
Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way.
Okay.
It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once
Okay.
you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
समझ गए. Understand, ma'am. Don't expect backup. Yeah.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations.
मरने के लिए तैयार हो जाओ.
You can find your
कहने का मतलब ये
equipment
guys.
in our armory, base of the tower
Simple.
just outside. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches.
Okay.
Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
इसने गुस्से से
Commander.
बोला कि
Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
I'm with physicists. Let's go with this fast.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Okay. Optional. Collect your gears. Okay. हम यहाँ से चीज़ें लूट सकते हैं. ये क्या हुआ? अच्छा, फर्स्ट बाइट पड़ा हुआ है. जस्ट वेट ना. फर्स्ट बाइट के लिए खरीदा तो होगा कुछ ना कुछ ना. वेट. एक्सक्यूज मी. वो यहाँ कुछ तो है. कोई तगड़ी गन हो तो उठाने का मन होगा. नहीं उठानी. और कुछ है? ओके.
You're carrying a lot.
ये हुई
You
ना
want to
बात.
take a moment to shuffle things around?
ले लेते हैं. हेल्थ बढ़ाएगा और क्या. खाने का आइटम है वैसे भी. और खाने को फेंकना नहीं चाहिए. अच्छी बात नहीं होती ना. भाई इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं. हमने बहुत लॉक खोले भाई. वेट. हेल्थ की चीज़ छोड़नी नहीं चाहिए वैसे कभी भी. मुझे चेक करना ये कौन सा वाला हेलमेट है. उठा देते हैं. चलो निकलते हैं. मुझे लगा हम इनमें से एक का सूट भी दे सकते हैं शायद. ओके, ले सकते हैं. ना हम ठीक है. चलो पहले जाके अपने आप गियर चेंज करें. मतलब कपड़े वपड़े चेंज करें. यहाँ पे और भी चीज़ है ना. छोड़ के आने का मन नहीं करता है. ये इतना कुछ खासा नहीं है ना. ये खास है. बट ठीक है, उठा लेते हैं. चलो अब निकलते हैं. ये कौन सी गन है? आई थिंक ये उठाना बनता है. Let's go.
Transfer complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore
ये लोग भी अपने कपड़े दे चुके हैं, मतलब जो भी कॉस्ट्यूम है पहनने के लिए, सूट वूट।
All set on your gear?
No.
Are you ready to do this?
Actually, I need some more time.
We're ready when you are.
यार कहाँ हमें कपड़े कहाँ से लेने हैं, मतलब मैं भूल जाता हूँ यार। गियर्स कहाँ से लेने हैं हमें? मैं सीधे यहाँ आ गया, गियर्स तो मैंने देखी भी नहीं है। अच्छा तो ये इसमें से मिलेंगे हमें गियर। कम ऑन यार। गियर के नाम पे ये गन उठानी है और ये बूस्ट पैक। और क्या है ये? ग्रेट। ये उठाना है, सही है। और कुछ है? Still have 3%. ये कुछ नई चीज़ मिली मुझे। वाह भाई, कितनी हेल्थ चाहिए बताओ। आई थिंक बैकपैक जो मैं पहना हूँ वो बेस्ट है। ठीक है, ये उठा लेते हैं। इस एमो कोई मतलब है नहीं हमारी अभी। इसमें कुछ तो तगड़ी गन होगी शायद।
Can't chat right now.
Just wait. इस गन में कोई मतलब होगा? इसका डैमेज अच्छा है। मैं ये ले सकता हूँ, ये भी ले सकता हूँ।
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
Okay. ये भी लेते हैं, क्या पता काम आ जाए कभी।
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
Got it. आई थिंक हमने काफ़ी कुछ तो उठा दिया है ना। उससे बेटर सामान है हमारे पास जो उनके पास है।
You're gonna wear yourself out if you carry all this stuff.
हम संभाल लेंगे खुद को, टेंशन मत लो। चलो चलें आगे। चलो चलें।
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Then
I'm ready.
let's get this show on the road. Kaiser,
चलो
personal.
दिखा दें।
Everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
हम सेम ही तो कॉस्ट्यूम पहने ना।
Too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
हमें करना है।
All right.
चलो चलें।
On our way into the city.
ओके हम
Percival,
पीछे
where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
मुझे लगा कि मुझे ना आई थिंक पायलट को भी एक चीज़ देनी चाहिए कोई। लेट्स गो। वो तो बंद किया ही नहीं हमने।
Be advised, possible threat detected.
ये क्या है? आओ भाई चलें। Sorry,
Insufficient.
my mistake.
Shit. These things, they're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the more patrolling.
ये बड़ा खतरनाक है भाई। मैंने ये उम्मीद नहीं की थी कि ऐसा मारने को मिले ऐसे। आई मीन थोड़ा सा ज़ुबान लड़खड़ा रही है। मुझे नहीं पता था कि ऐसी चीज़ें मिलेंगी भाई लड़ने के लिए हमें। ऐसे लोगों से लड़ना पड़ेगा हमें। ये अनएक्सपेक्टेड था भाई। अब यहाँ से क्या करना है?
No contacts.
क्लियर था तो अच्छा ये प्लांट क्लियर करना है। गॉट इट। चलो फिर करते हैं ना।
Kill protocols active.
ये क्या हुआ? कैसी गंदी गंदी आवाज़ आ रही है।
Legal countermeasures.
आई थिंक मेरे को ना गन चेंज करनी चाहिए।
You may yield whenever you like.
बच के
Looks
दिखाओ।
like the last of them. No sign of the morph though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
ऑप्शनल है।
We close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
अच्छा यहाँ जाना है। अच्छा यहाँ करना क्या है? अच्छा यहाँ से कुछ चीज़ें कलेक्ट करनी है। 2 मिनट रुको। कलेक्शन होता रहेगा, पहले हम कुछ चीज़ें देख लें। वेट।
I doubt you need to bring all of that.
जितनी चीज़ें मिले ले लो, बाद में बेच देंगे। काम ही आने वाली है वैसे भी। इनका इस्तेमाल तो किया ही नहीं मैंने। कुछ तो गजब। ये ऐसी गंदी है। निकलते हैं। 2 मिनट वेट करना। मुझे क्यों क्या करना है? स्टेबल है, पुअर है। अरे नहीं, अब हम ठीक है, लगभग ठीक है। अब चलो चले। अब कलेक्ट क्या करना है? आई थिंक नीचे कुछ है। लेट्स गो। जो पास उससे स्टार्ट करता है। क्या हुआ?
I think it's trying to play.
Wait.
Come on!
Wait. ये गायब हो सकते हैं, ये तो बता ही नहीं किसी ने। कमान बस मारो मारो थोड़ा सा और।
Integrity compromised.
खत्म। ये इतनी पावरफुल नहीं जितनी मेरे पास सेकंड गन पावरफुल है। ये गायब हो सकते हैं, ये भी नहीं पता था यार। ग्रेट, पता चला हमें कुछ नया। यहाँ से चीज़ें लेनी है। ये सैंपल हो गया, बस सैंपल ही लेते हैं। चलो चलो उठाओ। अब हमें वहाँ भी जाना, चलो वहाँ चलते हैं पहले। उम्मीद है ये हम मिलेंगे हमें। इसके बैक साइड से जाना पड़ेगा ना शायद। हाँ बिल्कुल। ये नहीं चाहिए, ये नहीं नहीं। फिर से फर्स्ट बाइट यार। थर्ड पे ये गन है, इसकी एमो तो मिल गई ना हमें। फोर्थ पे ये है। एक ही बचा हुआ है, चलो। इसको वहाँ से कैसे करेंगे? अच्छा तो ज़्यादा नहीं ऊपर पहुँच गए। अच्छा दौड़ के भी जा सकता था ना। ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, गलतियाँ इंसान से होती हैं भाई। नहीं चाहिए।
All Asili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser and let's get out of here.
कोई नई गन मिली है। आजा भाई।
Samples secure.
Nice
Okay.
work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There
Okay.
are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may
Great.
proceed.
वहाँ जाना है? चलो चलें। वेट किस बात का भाई?
Okay. Well,
That
I've
we
had that
overweight.
effect on people before.
फर्स्ट वाइट से बचने के लिए चीज़ें हैं या नहीं हमारे पास अब? है इस गन का इस्तेमाल नहीं किया ना अभी तक। कैसी गन है ये? 4 एमओ आती है इसमें ना। गन को जूम करके जाने में ज़्यादा वो लग रहा है ना, ज़्यादा जल्दी पहुंचा है। ये क्या हालत है भाई? मरे हुए से क्या ही उठाए भाई। टाइम ऑफ ना चला जाए। इससे गेट बंद कर दिया। वेट, अब थोड़ा बड़ा दिक्कत आने वाला है। तो इन सबको हम लीड करने में लगे हैं क्या? मुझे लगा हेटियन को फॉलो करना है तो वो उस हिसाब से चलेगी। अच्छा यहाँ पे सांस ले सकते हैं ना?
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinium. Real marvel.
क्या बात है। चलो चलें। इसमें 6 एमओ है ना? यहाँ जाने का रास्ता शायद आगे से ही होगा। चलो एक काम करते हैं। What the hell? Come on. जा सकते हैं भी कि नहीं जा सकते?
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
ये थोड़ी जगह लग रही है खतरनाक, ऐसे देखा जाए तो सच में। वॉल्टर थोड़ा साइड हटोगे? सही काइज़र हटो थोड़ा।
Hull damaged.
गलती से हुआ।
Take a moment to go through your things and lighten the load.
चलो चीज़ों को छोड़ के आगे बढ़े।
Let's get out there and do something new to...
No, that's all I have to.
चलो ये क्या है सामने?
What's that? My
मैं भी
God.
वही बोलना चाहता हूँ.
Look
ये
at
है
it.
क्या?
A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only.
Doesn't plant fit.
What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
ये क्या बात है भाई? ये टर्मॉर्फ इसी से बन रहे हैं मतलब?
The heat leeches are terramorphs.
Huh.
So, by consuming the Lazarus plant, they metamorphose into terramorphs? Fascinating. And also terrifying, obviously.
You just saw that, right?
Yeah.
You would tell me if I was losing my mind.
Nah.
That heat
जो देखा
leech
सब सच था भाई.
became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
ये गलती हमारी है. हम सभी की जितने भी यहाँ से वहाँ जाते हैं, शिप बिना चेक किया. I think we should be able to do this. Feels like a pretty major discovery. I think nature should be able to do that.
I am
Honestly.
sincerely inclined to agree, but current evidence suggests nature manages it just fine. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant.
देखा
That
मैंने.
means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up?
हो सकता है ऐसा. Possible है. I can't imagine what do it take to pull something like that off. Given what we just witnessed. I don't know.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
I can't believe what we just witnessed.
Terramorph को मारना. चलो. तैयार होते हैं मौत के लिए. I think गन कौन सी चेंज की जाए? Just wait ना. इसमें ज़्यादा राउंड है. चलो. चलो मौत से सामना करने चलते हैं. सूट. हमने हर तरीके का चुना, बस जो एक मेन होता है वो सूट नहीं चुना, बस इसी को पहनते ना, शायद ये बेटर हो, इससे दिक्कत ना हो मे बी। वो यार टेरामॉर्फ, हमारा दोस्त, हमारा साथी, आओ लड़े, आओगे साथ में? शॉट मारने दो टेरामॉर्फ भी। Wait, what heights? Wait. बस भाई, इतने खतरनाक तरीके से तुम छोड़ो, कलेक्ट ऑल करते हैं ना, सिंपल सी बात।
Percival,
सब उठाओ।
Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Yeah.
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
मैं समझ रहा हूँ कि जो एटलांटिस पे अटैक हुआ है, किसी ना किसी ने वो किया है जानबूझ के, अपनी भड़ास या अपना गुस्सा निकालने के लिए। हम समझ आए। आई थिंक इट मीन्स द Lazarus plants was used together. हाँ बिल्कुल। I want to hear it from you.
Exactly.
You see.
Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
वही तो।
Boy, so we're talking a whole new extra scary kind of weapon here, aren't we?
कह सकते
Deploying
हैं।
alien life forms isn't exactly new, but I've never heard of one that could pull off something like this. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
But कौन हो सकता है भाई ये? I guess it might be possible. Suspicious. You sound like a complete crackpot right now.
A plant this rare showing up unbidden on 2 different UC planets. I think it's more than just possible that human hands were involved here. But it doesn't answer any of the big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
क्या हो सकता है? The United Colony, someone inside the UC must have planned the missile plant. हो सकता है? It make the most sense. They do happy to see the UC suffer. I've got some ideas, but it's far from responsible to just
Can't believe it.
start hurling questions.
Sure, but using a weapon they may well already have access to just to kill their own people? Those
भी
mental
बात सही है।
gymnastics don't stick their landing.
Agreed. It doesn't make sense.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human caused or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser? Get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Sorry. I was
Wait.
lost in the memory for a moment there. How can I help?
चलो चले चलो चले वो अकेले जा रहा है, उसके साथ जाना चाहिए, जाना तो चाहिए हमें। ये फर्स्ट बाइट को ज़्यादा ही क्रिटिकल कंडीशन में नहीं आ गया? हमें गन चेंज करनी पड़ेगी।
Provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Okay.
Anyone got ideas where we can get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out.
Got it.
Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
ओके वहाँ पे जाना। ये क्या हुआ? इस बूस्ट पैक का हम इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पाया यार, ऊपर ही तो चढ़ना है। ठीक है, गॉट इट। चलो आगे बढ़े। पावर आ गई है।
You seem overwhelmed with things here. Let's take a moment to sort it out.
इतनी चीज़ें मिल रही हैं, मतलब कुछ तो खतरनाक है। इसकी जगह ये हो सकता है ना। ये हुई ना बात।
Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
यार बार बार इन चीज़ों के लिए खोलना सही नहीं है। चलो निकलते हैं। अच्छा ये दोनों हमारे साथ आ गए। वाह, ये लोग वाकई बहुत ज़्यादा बुरी कंडीशन में है। Just wait. आई थिंक ये लास्ट है। नहीं और है, टेंशन की बात नहीं है हमारे पास। ये चीज़ देख के खुशी हुई। कुछ और भी करना था। कम ऑन यार, मुझे लगा हो गया था ये। हमने ऑन तो किया था ना? अच्छा यहाँ भी ऑन करना था।
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic.
एक ये हो गया।
Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning, priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
सब ठीक है?
Back in business. Warning, emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback
कहाँ क्या दिक्कत हो गई?
initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available. An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
Okay.
Do we actually need all that stuff?
हाँ इसकी ज़रूरत तो हमें है।
Hey Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
लगता तो है। That's certainly how I interpreted it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
A cold-blooded murderer. कह सकते हैं बट small dialogue secrets.
Maybe that was how it started. But he killed his own soldiers. People who trusted him. This isn't a trolley problem here. It's just murder.
a calculated loss. These soldiers for the rest of the galaxy. That sounds exactly like what my father would do. But it doesn't. It can't justify slaughter. But if the plant was used to trigger the attacks, could Faye Victus have been involved in the massacre on New Atlantis?
हो सकता है जब इतना सब कुछ कर सकता है जो अपने ही टीम सोल्जर्स को मारे टीममेट्स को मारे वो कुछ भी कर सकता है पर्सनल बॉल में दे कीप हिम अंडर टाइट कंट्रोल इट्स एन आइडिया discussing further when we are not surrounded by terrorists.
And there's no one he's in contact with that could help him on the outside? He got a hold of you, didn't he?
Can't really expect to keep a wolf on a leash.
But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
चलो ये फर्स्ट वाइट तो यार बढ़ता ही जा रहा है चलो चलें
Kaiser, right now.
क्या मतलब है
Careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good.
मुझे भी वही लगा। हील पेस्ट किसमें? चलो निकलते हैं। लोगों थोड़ा फर्स्ट वाइट का कुछ इलाज किया जाए पहले। फर्स्ट वाइट लगा कहीं पे? ये ठीक है। हील पेस्ट इसको लगाओ ना यार। पाँच पे लगाते ना। पाँच पे हील पेस्ट लगाओ और उसके बाद क्या? हील पेस्ट ठीक है। से क्या? चलो चला जाए। और ये जीता जाता जागता टाइम ऑफ होगा जहाँ तक उम्मीद हमें। चलो लड़ते हैं उससे, अगर टाइम ऑफ है तो। हम चार वो अकेला। पास पहुंच तो गए हैं थोड़ा और। What the hell? ये क्या नौटंकी है भाई साहब? देखो Wait. You can't hide. हम वैसे भी छुप नहीं है, मारेंगे। आए आए।
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it, but I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar powered up now around the port.
खत्म।
Get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
खत्म भाई। मार दी इतनी आसानी से? ये उम्मीद तो नहीं की थी मैंने कि इतनी जल्दी मर जाएगा ये।
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
ठीक है।
Final sample secure.
चेक करो काइजर।
Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk privately.
On it. See you soon.
कहाँ चलना है अब? चलो चलते हैं। वैसे जाना कहाँ है? रिटर्न टू द फॉरवर्ड बेस 441। चलो फिर चलते हैं। यार और गन्स इस्तेमाल करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी ना, इतनी इसी गन से काम हो गया। और बाकी और लोग थे ना हमारे सपोर्ट में, 3 लोग हैं। टीम के साथ लड़ना बहुत आसान हो जाता है। आई थिंक यही रास्ता जाएगा ना। हाँ लेट्स गो। चलो लड़ते हैं और क्या। इनमें से कोई छिड़ने वाला है? लगता तो है कि मौका देख के अटैक करेंगे। छोड़ दिया। वाह, अनएक्सपेक्टेड था ये। इतना खौफ अच्छा लगा देख के। अच्छा यहाँ से रास्ता है, मैं नीचे से आया था। वैसे ये जगह कौन सी, कोई बताएगा हमें? चलो जल्दी 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 निकलते ना।
Look at all of you, back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there, but it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
बिल्कुल, sure did. Kaiser's got all the sample in storage.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
You're right. Vay Victus could not have been involved with the attack. No. Actually, we can't rule him out. Vay Victim is alive and under UC custody.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Vay Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
अच्छा मेरी बात हुई क्या? Oh, he and I are going to have some word. Try करते ना. I do what I can. Exactly, a trustworthy source.
Whatever you can turn up is more than we have now. We'll all meet back at mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
क्या बात है, बहुत तगड़ा अमाउंट मिला हमें यहाँ से। हमें सीधा अब जाना है, कहाँ जाना है? जस्ट राइट। हाँ, तो हमें वे विक्टस से बात करने जाना है।
We've got a lot to do before we speak to the captain.
Okay.
Let's talk at mass.
मेरा शिप आई थिंक फ्रंटियर यहीं खड़ी होगी।
So someone's figured out how to use the terramorphs as weapons. Thought we'd learned our lesson.
क्या कह सकते हैं?
Good to see you.
Excuse me. बहुत दिनों से प्लेन को चलाया नहीं, सिर्फ ऑर्डर दिया है, तो अब प्लेन चलाने का टाइम आ गया है। मेरा कहने का मतलब स्पेसशिप है, समझो भाई, उस पर मत जाओ, शब्दों पे मत जाओ, फीलिंग पे जाओ।
Vessel, please respond. You again. You're advised to leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding.
चलो ना भाई, बड़ा टाइम लगे।
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New England.
थैंक यू।
Hey, you might want this.
वैसे क्या है ये, बताओ।
Hello, Captain. Okay.
चलो निकलते हैं आगे।
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
या साथ में चलो बस हमारे, क्या हेल्प लेंगे इसके अलावा। वाह, चलो फिर बात की जाए वे विक्टस से। उससे खुद उसके मुंह से सच निकलवाते हैं उसके, कि उसने सच में ऐसा कुछ किया है, नहीं किया है, उसे पता था नहीं पता था।
I just never thought I'd actually be in it.
हाँ, सारा आई थी ना पहले हमारे साथ, बैट नहीं था।
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Oh, sure. I
ना
guess
साथ चलो भाई।
I'm all ears. I'm beyond ready, Dusty.
अच्छा, बाहर खुलता ही, तो वो है वे विक्टस। चल किसी तो बात करते हैं ना, निकलवाते हैं सच। कोशिश तो रहेगी यही करने की।
Well,
Oh, we did. And a whole lot more. पहले ये बोलते
Good
ना.
news then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
I know you're involving the attacking Tau Ceti and New Atlantis.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. No more lies. Confess, or I turn over what I found.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years
कितना आसान था
of
इससे
coordination
उगलवाना भाई
between
बात
my
को.
associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Because you are mad and a murderer and you live saw that. एक यही मैटर हो सकता है उसके अलावा क्या?
Hardly. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
भाई साहब ऐसा कौन सा राज छुपाना हो कि तब एक साथ दो काम निपटा दे भाई. तबाह कर दिया तुमने लोगों को, मार दिए बे मतलब का. क्या है छोड़ो. There is no secret is so dangerous that you can't justify it. Condemning so many lives. Yeah. You just said it took your years to use the plant outside Londinians. You killed them for nothing.
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
क्या कहें इस इंसान से. Side against your honor. You're sick.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Okay, so I suppose there have been some benefits to all this. If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we are going to be here a while. They do be honoring me for cleaning up your messes.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
मुझे लगता नहीं है कि हमें झूठ बोलना चाहिए, इसका नाम बताना चाहिए वैसे तो. I will enjoy this talk because once I tell the Cabinet, it's probably your last. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell of the Cabinet. No.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate.
Yeah.
Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
अगर इसे बचा दिया तो हीरो बनना छोड़ो. ये और लोगों की जान लेगा, हो सकता है हमें भी ना छोड़े. ये चीज़ें हो सकती हैं जहाँ तक हमें उम्मीद है.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
ना साथ ही
Anything I
चलेगा.
can help you with, Captain? To the stars.
चलो चले. अब क्या करना है? हेडियन से बात.
Hey, you might want this.
हम सही जगह हैं.
Perfect timing. We just got in.
Great.
So on our end, good news. The microbe and the acyles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the Cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Away Victor's confessed he organized the attack from this cell. From his
I
cell.
knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done the Xenon names. Make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him.
He wanted his family's name to be respected again, so he decided to double down on being a monster. What a brilliant strategy.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
He asked me leave out. His involvement in the attacks says to consider he lives, he'll help save.
I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs.
जैसा ठीक लगे तुम्हारे पिताजी भाई, तुम्हें जो बोल रहे हम साथ में खड़े रहेंगे.
Then here we go.
Okay. इसे बड़ा ही सही कमरा दिया गया. द ऑफिस. चलो जल्दी जल्दी. चलो की जाए बात कैबिनेट के सामने.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct, ma'am. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
That report is not the whole truth. Or still help, but a victim organized the attack. बोल देना चाहिए ना. हेडियन से बोलते हैं, वो बोलेगी. हम नहीं बोलना चाहते.
Well, ma'am, it seems your report is incorrect. Francois Sanan was responsible for the attacks.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now that's quite the accusation your group is leveling. Seeing as Francois Sanan has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Evidence है ना हमारे पास. Recording है भाई.
It just transformed a Terramorph out of thin air.
An invisible weapon.
No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
Cool करनी.
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vivictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
बिल्कुल सही कहो अपनी mistake. Good. The world will be better without Vivictus in it.
I'm inclined to agree, Captain. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Agreed. Oh, agreed, that's the right call, ma'am. But, ma'am, I believe the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. There's not enough, it should be wiped out. Yeah.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Destroy it and asking the Fish-Star Collective to help proves the UC has no ill intentions. Okay. क्या ही बताएं? Hard for anyone to commit new attack for the plant with the plant if we erase any trace of it.
So long as total eradication can be independently confirmed. Can't risk somebody taking home a cute little souvenir that then destroys humanity down the road.
And once Vivictus has been dealt with, this problem can end here.
And allow us to focus on the grander task to come. Very well. We'll clean up the plant. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain.
Most welcome.
So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
मेरे हिसाब से deploying the SLS is the safest route. That's my vote. Yeah, damage caused enough damage. They need to wipe out quickly with the microbe. Microbe खतरनाक है क्या? Question about the math. I need a moment to collect my thoughts. ना सीधे आंसर देते ना. I think ये वाला सही है तरीका.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
A whole new species. All over the galaxy. Yeah, this is going to go great.
Yes, because we're going to make sure it does.
ये बात पसंद है
Order,
वैसे.
please.
Barrett को.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
मैंने
The
गलत
matter
बोल
is
दिया तो
settled.
हाँ. वाह भाई.
We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, We will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Okay.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it.
Great.
Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. Chalo.
Oh, we can't possibly carry anything else. What can we get rid of?
Great. A legacy forget. चलो निकलते हैं. Speak to Commander Tuala. चलो ये भी कर देते हैं ना. कौन सा टाइम लगने वाला है हमें. सोचो भाई एकदम से यहाँ पहुँच जाना बड़ा मज़ा आता है इस चीज़ में. क्या वैसे भी ये साइड मिशन था. ओके. नहीं पहले हम ट्रॉलर से बात करनी है ना शायद. हटो यार बैठ. लॉबी.
They drive a pretty hard bargain for new recruits.
Just wait. Main if ट्रॉलर से बात करना क्या है एक्टिविटी.
I certainly couldn't say no.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Thank you. वाह सब तक खबर फैल गई पहले. तो गाइस आज का एपिसोड यहीं ख़त्म करते हैं. मिलते हैं आपसे अगले एपिसोड में. तब तक के लिए टाटा बाय बाय. और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए गेमर झांसीवाला को. आई होप अपना आप सपोर्ट बनाए रखिए. पसंद आए तो लाइक कीजिए, ना पसंद आए तो अभी वॉच कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. थैंक यू. लव यू. बाय.